Hi, I'm Michael Thompson, and I'm back on the Pro Sound site to talk about a couple of new things. One thing I wanted to say right off is that I've finally finished this album I've been working on for 4 years. This happens to be a copy of my new CD. It's called MT Speaks, and it's a signed copy. Most of, all of my guitars I recorded in my studio, which we're going to go out to in a minute, and drums that this guy Nate Morton that played on 80% of the album, 85% of the album, I think is one of the hottest drummers I've heard come along just in a real long time, and he did such a great job. We did all his drums in his garage, which he's now fixed up. You can get a great sound there. And then my friend Vinny Colaiuta, who I've known for 25 years, over 25 years, we've been friends, but he's never played on my records. And one day we were doing a session for Miyuki, and he came in and he said, I'm playing on your album. I'm not taking no for an answer. And I said, Vinny, I've been waiting, 25 years to hear you say that. So I went to his house, and he played on 2 songs. And then Stanley Clark, who's been a friend of mine for quite a while, he was nice enough to play bass, stand-up bass, and piccolo on one tune. He played on a couple of tunes, and then a friend Tony Franklin played on one, and then Nathan East was great to play on 2 songs. There's then I had a great violinist called Charlie Bisharat played on a couple of tunes, and then I just had a couple other friends. Larry Williams played sax on a tune, and Gary Grant played the flugelhorn, but most of it's guitar. It's just guitar, guitar, guitar. I used Japanese koto on a bunch of tunes. You can hear it playing the melodies, and then there's a couple of interludes that are just koto, because I love the instrument, and I love the traditional Japanese sound. It's so great because you can just tune it to whatever scale of the song you're doing and find little melodies you want to play, and every now and then do a little bing, get that kind of thing going. Yeah, so I tried to diversify it. I used all the instruments that I've got, all the pedals, all the amps. If it has strings on it and I own it, I tried to fit it on this album just to really create a texture and just an orchestral sound, but with guitar. It's actually only available on my website, which is michaelthompson.cc, which there'll be a link from the Pro Sound site. So I just got back from Italy, and I was there for 4 weeks, the longest 4 weeks of my life. Playing on an Italian TV show called Rock Politic that was the most highly watched TV show in the history of Italy. And I was like the rock guy that came out at the beginning of the show, and I played some licks, and then this guy Adriano Celentano, who was the star of the show, would walk out and we'd do this bit together. But it was cool. Got to eat some Italian food and make some new friends in Italy. There's a big guitar magazine I did an interview for, and there were actually 4 other guitar players in the band, the house band for this show, who were all like top guys and stuff. So it's pretty cool. This guitar that's kind of become my main guitar is made by a guy named Greg Bach, which is spelled B-A-C-K, who is a guy that's been working on my guitars for years, but he's always made guitars, but he's recently started making them more seriously, like for a bunch of guys, and he's real talented, so I just wanted to mention his name. He's got a gregbachguitars.com website, but he's also Buzz Speeden's partner in the tuning system, which that's how I met him, when Buzz wanted me to try the tuning system years ago. Now I've got it on practically all my guitars, Just put a little plug in there for the tuning system, because I really love it. But So there you have it.